Well, good evening. Thanks for tuning in to another stream to be Overthunk by Sharky. We are just getting ready to start up for tonight, and it looks like we are already getting spammed in the chat by random bots and things. Wow, what is this? Want to offer promotion of channels, viewers, prices lower than any competitor, etc., etc., etc. Let's see if we can't. How do I ban that? That one there. No, that's just timeout. Ban. That one. Bam. Gone. We'll be having none of that in in this chat. There we go. Alright, yeah, spam the moment I start. I know we're obviously such a big deal here that we attract the spam bots the minute we begin streaming. But thank you everyone for tuning in. We are heading back to the 90s, specifically to 1990, for a bit of childhood nostalgia. For the next couple of weeks, we are going to be, I guess, doing maths with Sharky, is another way of looking at this. Because we're heading back to a game called OutNumbered, a Super Solvers math adventure. This was my childhood in primary school in particular. I remember playing this at school. This was, one of these edutainment games that would help people learn maths, and obviously I really enjoyed playing this one because it's a very straightforward and, I guess, addicting game where you're just doing the same things over and over to get points and get better at maths. So that's what we're going to be doing for a little while. Obviously, there's money to be made streaming this particular game. Exactly, yes, this must be such a lucrative game, this one. I looked it up before, and as far as I can tell on Twitch, there's no one streaming this game. So we are a niche market at the moment, fully captured here. We will see how long it takes us to complete the game. As you can see, I've got an overlay down the bottom of the screen that has a very ominous progress bar with point scores and things all the way along it, and we will be working our way towards the rank of champion, which I'm sure I must have got as a child. I can't imagine I would have given up until I got there, but it would have taken a very long time, probably because there wasn't a whole heap of opportunity at school to actually play this, only at specific times. But we are just going to go for it. We're going to blast this out. So I have no idea how long we're going to be playing this for. It might be 1 or 2 weeks, or we could be here for a month or two. Who knows? Who knows? I guess we'll find out after tonight. Tonight will be the pace setter. Let me start up the game and get into it. Prepare yourself for a bit of 8-bit classical music and things like that. So let's start it up. Here we go. Just move the window somewhere I can see it. There we go. Okay, OutNumbered. Let's find out what we got to do. So, a bit of story. The Master of Mischief is planning to take over the Shady Glen TV station. He's hiding out in one of the rooms. You must find his hideout and stop him by midnight. It's one of these by midnight games. Collect clues about each room by solving the math challenges he has cleverly placed there. So you'll get the idea as we play through this. It's a very short game in terms of how long it takes to complete a single round. It'll only be a couple of minutes and we'll have finished the first round. But we're going to be running around a TV station, solving maths problems and getting points for doing so. Those maths problems are going to be giving clues as to various rooms that the Master of Mischief might be hiding in. What else we got to do? Capture secret code in the halls by zapping his robot telly and answering the drill questions that follow. Then use your decoder to match the clues with the secret code to find the room where the Master of Mischief has concealed his hideout. Decide correctly and you win the game. I've only got to midnight, so you have to finish in one stream. Yes, no, that's not real time. In fact, it isn't real time. I tried to test it out. The game ticks over time at I think around about the rate of 1 minute every 3 seconds. So, what is that, a 1 to 20 time dilation with reality in the game? Yeah, 1 minute every 3 seconds. And we've got until midnight to crack the case, but what the game doesn't tell you is we actually start at 9 PM. So it's not like we've got 24 hours to solve this, we've got 3 hours to solve this. It actually is pretty close to real time. It's 8:30 at the moment, currently, so it's almost realistic. So time is going to start at 9 PM. We've got till midnight, so we've got 3 hours of in-universe time, which is like 10 minutes of real-world time. So let's dive in. Oh, it took too long. We've got to go through the menu again. In we go. Alright. Enter your member name. Sharky will do. That'll be fine. Regular, yeah, okay, so maybe one day we'll look at all these. But regular game is what we want to start with. Sharky, as a trainer, you will see new user messages pop up from time to time. These will help you learn how to play the game. Yeah, that's fine. We'll see what the hints say. They'll explain things along the way, but I know what we're doing here. Yeah, we can turn them off with F3 when we get into the game. That's fine. Okay, so I'm just going to go for this and try and explain it as we're on the run. But we're going to walk these hallways and go into various rooms and answer some maths questions. Use the arrows to move closer to the large objects, see if they contain math challenges. There's 3 objects in this room. 1 and 3. Wasn't that one. It was that one. Alright. So when we're in a math challenge, the game pauses, so the clock in the corner is stopped, so we can take our time to read and work carefully, which we're not going to do. We're going to rush this. You walk like you're in a game made in the 90s. Yes, we totally do. I can use the keyboard to type in symbols and press equals when the calculator's open. We are going to do our best not to use the calculator because I feel like that sort of defeats what we're doing here. Plus, I discovered when I was preparing this stream to set everything up that I had completely sort of, not that I'd forgotten, but I've got the mute microphone button mapped to plus on the numpad, which is very convenient for the shape and position of our numpad, and we've just always had the microphone mute button mapped to plus on the numpad, which is great until you need to start using the numpad to type in maths. And then you keep muting and unmuting yourself every time you hit the plus key. So we're just not going to do that. I mean, we could use the other plus. That doesn't trigger the microphone, but it's all the way over there. So we're just not even going to use the calculator, and I'll show it. All right. I'm not going to read every single word on here. This is about speed reading, right? How quickly can you read a maths question that's full of words and actually work it out? So we're increasing the amount of Kip's spin by the bonus points. So we're adding together 43 and 34 for 77. That's it. Job done. 300 points. Away we go. Whoa. Okay. There's a couple of things happening here. And what do we got? Because I've solved a math challenge, I've been given clues about this room. So this room that we walked into, you might be able to see behind that message, there's a locked door on the right-hand side with a padlock on it there and an alarm on the top. That's where the Master of Mischief is hiding. Not necessarily this room. Every room's got a locked door in it. And the Master of Mischief is hiding behind one of them. So we have just found the password, the code that unlocks this padlock in this room by completing that maths puzzle. The clues have been put in the decoder to figure out the Master of Mischief's hideout. When you want to see the clues, press tab to bring up the decoder. So we've got the clue for this room. When we get out in the hallway, our next job is going to be to try and find some clues about which room he's actually hiding in and match them against. It's a bit like Cluedo. We're gonna match the actual clues for which room he's hiding in with the clues for each room. The other thing that it's not telling us is as soon as we came out of that puzzle, there was a baddie that spawned in the room next to us. I'm going to attempt to jump over him once I close this message and see if we can escape the room. There we go, made it. We'll talk about him again if we encounter him in another room. Up we go. The TV station has 2 floors, so now we're on the top floor. And we'll go into the sound room. Is it that one? Nope. Is it that one? It was that one. There's 2 or 3 different stations inside each room, which could have the maths puzzle in it, and it's random which one each time. An extra 2 calls last month for loose wheel are not shown on the chart. So loose wheel last month, 97 plus 2 is 99. Job done. Out we go. So that's a live wire. We don't want to get zapped by him. Oh, it's another one. Jump him. Is it that one? It's not. Is it that one? It was. Fortunately, this room only has 2 maths possibilities in it. That first and last thing, the whatever item was in the middle, doesn't actually offer a maths puzzle. Some clowns want to time me up with yellow silly string. If they buy 88 more yards of string, how many yards will they have in total? Well, we've got 70 yards of silly string already, plus 88 for 158. Job done. There we go. So we're looking for something in the hallway here, and as soon as one turns up, there it is. Maths puzzle time. Alright. Speed arithmetic. We've got 4 questions. How quickly can you type these numbers in? And actually hit enter correctly after them all. Oh wow, clip that one. Okay, so let's just pause for a moment and open up the decoder so we can sort of assess what it is that we've started to discover. We just got a secret piece of code. It's been placed in your decoder. It'll help you find the room the Master of Mischief is hiding. Press tab to see some stuff. I will. I've just pressed tab. The clock stops, blah, 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 blah. Select the match rule, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, okay. So, here's what we've done. So far we've been in 3 out of 5 rooms. We've been in the game show room, the equipment room, and the sound room. And these are the codes that we have discovered on the locks, on the locked doors in those rooms as a result of answering the maths puzzle in those rooms. We are looking at our secret code on the left to match them with which room the Master of Mischief is hiding in. The 4 symbols on the left, we get one at a time by zapping those tellies that come wandering around. When a telly walks up behind us with a red TV screen turned on, that means he's ready to give us some maths questions. And we can zap him with our handheld zapper thingo. And if we answer his maths questions good enough, he will give us the next one piece of code for where the Master of Mischief is hiding. Which at the moment looks like it's a tie between the equipment room and the sound room. Which is unfortunate because they also match on their second symbol. So we're going to need to get at least down to 3 symbols before we can uniquely identify the room. And that's assuming that the cartoon room and the newsroom don't also use those same symbols. So we've got to go to the other rooms. But the thing that's going to really hold us up are the tellies. Waiting for tellies to spawn in the hallways to zap them. That's going to be the slowest part of this. So back we go. We just wait for more tellies to spawn. Ooh. And there's a recharger for our zapper. You can go to that recharger to recharge your energy meter a bit on your zapper. Ooh, jump over him. And jump back over him again. There we go. So I could be zapping those live wires with my zapper in hand, and that just gets rid of them, but it wastes the zapper, and I get more points at the end of the level for each bit of charge left in the zapper. So I'm minimizing the absolute amount of things I have to actually click on for maximum points. I've added 3 minutes of screen blackout to the end of the Wednesday one. So how many minutes did that make the program last? 12 plus 3 makes 15. Absolutely, Katooth. This is completely a Lantite game. This is exactly what this is. In fact, it's pitched at... Well, I played this in primary school, and when I was looking it up, it was pitched at ages 7 to 14. So this is, primary school maths. For where this is being aimed at. So absolutely, you could give this to the Lantite students to play. So we can't go wandering forever, because it's going to get to midnight soon. And I'm not going in that room, because we've already been in there. There's nothing to do in there now. So we're just wandering waiting for tellies at this point. There's nothing else to do now. There we go. Oh, ooh, nearly got that wrong. And one more. Ah, there we go. Okay. Ah, that's no good. That matches the second symbol. Right, well, we need a third one. I'm wandering back to that recharge station in order to get a bit more juice in the zapper. Oop. Okay, well, this should be enough, hopefully, to distinguish it. But I am going to rush for that recharge station still, to get a few more bonus points, just in case this does solve it. Alright, which means we want to start jumping. Yep, that might do it. Jump, jump, jump. Okay, let's see if we've cracked it. Wait a minute. Did we not go in the cartoon room? Okay, well, we have to do that because it ought to be the equipment room, but this would be so embarrassing if on the first level it was the cartoon room and we just didn't go there. Like, you have to go to every room. Because as you can see, like, those two are so similar. So, yeah, we better go to the cartoon room. Oh dear, how did I forget that? So, it's just here, isn't it? Yeah. It's because of the telly in the hallway that we skipped this room. Alright. We're going to stop Tape B with 38 minutes left to go. So how many minutes of Tape B will the kids see? Wow, they're only going to see 3 minutes? That's a bit sad. Alright. Let's see what we've got. Ah, look at that. We didn't need the cartoon room at all. Okay, so it looks like it's going to be the equipment room. That's the only one that matches down to the 3 symbols. So we can go to match rule just to confirm what it is we're doing here. The match rule is that the hideout room where the Master of Mischief is hiding has the exact same pictures in the exact same pattern as the secret code. So as we progress deeper into the game, that will not be the case. It will start getting a bit like Mastermind. We'll have other matching rules, but at the very beginning, it's just literally symbol match with symbol. So these 3 in a row are exactly a match for the equipment room. So we will decide. Lock it in, Eddie. We think he's hiding in the equipment room. Master of Mischief is hiding in the equipment room? Yes. Are you sure? Are you really sure? Yes, I am. Alright, in we go. Look at that. 9:45 PM. We set record pace on our very first... There he is. We got him. Here come our lab points. Bonus points for all the energy we had left. Bonus points for all the time that we had left before midnight. And then just some bonus points for winning the game. And then we zap him. And get to do our little dance. Alright, job done. And that's the game. Alright, let's mark some stuff down on the overlay. What have we just accomplished here? So that was 9:45 for our opening time there. And we got 8,475 points on that first run. Okay, so I'm updating the overlay down the bottom as we go at the end of each level. Just because I can sort some of our data a little bit better than what the game does. The game does remember some historic data, but it just remembers your point score and things. It doesn't remember all the other details. So I'm keeping a log of how long it takes us to finish some of these levels and how many points we get on each level, just so that I can at least see some nice things like our last run, our fastest run, and our best run. And how many points it's going to take us to get to the next level, because this is going to be a drag at some point. It's going to take us a while to get to 500,000. Now, it will speed up, don't worry. We're not going to be getting 8,000 points every level, but it's going to start like that. And on the game goes. So let's try again. And do you or someone else want to play again? Yes, we do. Yes, I would like to play again. Regular game, please. As a junior, you will not see the new user messages anymore. Okay, sure. Excuse me. we can turn them back on with F3. That's fine. Okay, let's go! So the rooms are all in exactly the same layout every time. It's the same... Whoa! Oh, we got gotten already? What? Did we... Oh, it was the spinner and I was just slightly off kilter already. Ah, look at that. We're already done worse than the first time. I thought I stood in the spinner, but the spinner's on the right-hand side, not the left-hand side. Yeah, I was a few pixels off it. Anyway, you don't want to get zapped by the live wires. They hurt. Before the spin, Kim's score was 82, so what's the total? Add another 96 for 178. There we go. And another live wire is back. Alright. So, I'm just wandering slowly in the hallway to maximize the amount of time we're in the hallway for tellies to spawn. Because as I said at the start, they're the slowest part of things. After a while, we'll start jumping, in later levels, just for faster walking through the hallway. Mum won't buy Jim 2 songs that he likes. She doesn't like them, but how many people do? How many weeks total have they been on the charts? So Star Trek, Green Peas, weeks total looks like 80. Okay. Equipment room. It's the silly string again. If I buy 42 more yards of string, then onto the 95, we've got 137. Cartoon room. Alright. This one's only got 2 things in it. That chart and that cassette shelf. The keyboard in the middle is not actually a game. Tape A and stop it with 43 minutes to go. This is the same question. There's 43 minutes left. That's interesting. Better than the first one. Come on, tellies. There we go. Oh wow! I've got to make sure I actually push spacebar and zap him rather than just walking up to him. Alright, we've got our first bit of thing. But that's not going to be enough to identify the room yet. So we ought to keep going. There's the energy thingo. Zap the telly. Panic. Wow, for some reason I really panicked on that one. Notice that time doesn't stop when you're with these tellies. So this really is a race to get these done as fast as possible. But you can go as slow as you want on the actual reading questions. It does pause the game for them. But those, the ones with the tellies, we've got to do as quick as we can. That's good timing, because we just got to go to the newsroom right there. And then we've been in all the rooms, and hopefully we can solve it. The placement of the rooms is the same. It's always 3 rooms on the top floor and 2 rooms on the bottom floor. But exactly which rooms they are is randomized. Like the 5 rooms just get randomly shuffled. And we always start in the center of the bottom floor. Added 2 minutes to Thursday, which puts it up to 5 minutes. Okay, yes, I know there's a live wire in this room, but that's fine, because if we decide, we just teleport to the correct room. Oh no! Oh no! We need the 4th symbol! It could be the game show room, or it could be the equipment room. Oh no! Alright. Alright, 4th symbol coming. Let's go back to that charger, because we can recharge one more time. There we go. You can recharge at the charger after every time that you've completed a puzzle in a room. So you could potentially recharge 5 times. Like you could go to it after every room. But I don't think that there's actually any net benefit to that. I think you still get the exact same amount of charge back. Like, you know, if you've done all 5 rooms, then it just restores charge like 5 times what you would after going to 1 room. At least that's what I think. Because otherwise it would be a nightmare to run to the charger after every room. Maybe we test that out, 1 level, and actually see, try and charge after every room. It looks like it's a game show room that we're matching with. So, 4 symbols match, that is what the match rule is, same pictures in the same pattern. Yes. Let's decide it. Yes, I'm sure. Yes, yes, I'm sure. Lock it in. Look at that. It only took us 1 minute longer than the last one. 9:46. We are setting some competitive times here. And we got hit by a live wire at the start, which was annoying, so we get some energy bonus. Time remaining bonus. And win the game bonus. Look at that. So we got 25 less points this game than the last one, which is probably the 1 minute difference that we had between games. There we are. We're already past halfway to being a senior. Let's mark that in. So that was 9:46 that time. And we got 80... Actually, no, it's not. It's 87.50. What am I even saying? The other one was 84.50. And this one's 87.50. Oh, it's because we're a junior. We get slightly more points because we're a junior rather than a trainee. Yeah, it scales up a little bit with the difficulties. Okay, just ignore what I said about it being 25 points or less. It just was not at all. That was just a failure on short-term memory there. Yes, we'd like to play again. Yes. Sharky, go. Regular game. I know, as a junior, we're not going to see the messages. We know. Let's go. Oh no. Oh, the telly was right there. I'd already committed to the room. I'm sorry. We haven't done prizes right yet. Or have we? I don't think we have. He wants to buy both B and D. So that's $110. Nice. Well, let's go to the charger right here. Oh, now let's zap you first, then go to the charger. So in terms of like pace setting, we start at 9 PM, which means we've got like 3 hours of in-universe time to get this sorted. For my own kind of reference for how long the game takes me to play, if the clock ever gets to 10 o'clock, that usually means that I'm going pretty slow, that I've had some sort of problems in that level. So usually it's still going to be 9 something when we finish. Nice with the mixer. I think from memory, when I used to play this, my absolute world record was nudging the 9:30. If we can finish a round before the clock hits 9:30, that's like absolute peak gameplay there. So we're going to lower the volume by 28. So what is the units digit control going to be set to? It's going to be set to a 3. That's it. Alright. Oh, jump over him for the TV. Nope, jump back over him for this thing. Alright. Ordered 42 more gallons of slime. So, slime, 42 more is 137. Oops. Accidentally doing the jump there. Oh, gonna get the telly. These will slowly get harder as we get higher ranked. At the moment they're just kind of low-level additions and subtractions that are like all less than 20. But as we get a higher rank, they are going to get trickier. Those kinds of calculations that Telly asks us to work out for him. Alright, how many more cartoons were shown on Wednesday than on Friday? Well, 16, because there were none on Friday. It's also worth noting that if there is a live wire that spawns in a room like that, it'll always spawn on the opposite side of the room from you. So if we're on the left when we come into that puzzle, he'll be on the right. So we can just rush the door. And if we're on the right, he'll spawn on the left where the door is, which means we can just jump in for the door. So you can kind of gamble it a bit. I'm just going to go straight to the decoder, because... Is that 3 or 4 tellies? No, that's only 3. So we've still got the one more room to go to. And it's looking like it's the cartoon room. Because the match rule is same picture, same pattern. Yep. So it's probably the cartoon room, but we should go to the newsroom just in case. And I think maybe we're going to start jumping. Because we only need the one more telly. And I want to get to the energy charger on the other end of the bottom floor. Oh, there we go. Okay, now we're going to jump it. 12. Because we've got to get to another room and another charger, because must have them bonus points. One more. 8. Okay. Hold down the jump keys. Go. Oh, I missed it! Sometimes you can time that really well. Missed that. Even worse. Alright. We've got to get out of here. 75 runners did not show up for the 10k, so how many were there? There were 325. Whoa! Oh, 75 turned up who hadn't signed up, so there were 475. Alright, there we go. There's our first wrong answer. I don't think there's any penalty for that, because the clock is stopped. I think we still get the same amount of points for getting it wrong. But I think if you get it wrong 2 or 3 times, then it just boots you out of the question without giving you any points, which I believe, for what it's worth, is a strategy of speedrunners. To just spam an incorrect answer 3 times in a row on every one of these questions to boot you out of the puzzle, because you still get the clue for the room, or something. Okay, let's get out of here. Run. Please don't spawn a telly. Alright, 9:40. Look at that time. That is quite fast. It's because we got a good spawn of tellies. It is the cartoon room. Look at that. That's a straight up match for them. Okay, lock it in. Yes, cartoon room. Oh, it's ticked over to 9:41. It does do that. The game in that animation does continue to count time, so it's possible in those last dying seconds to go over an extra minute. Alright, all that good energy bonus. 1800. All that good time bonus from 9:41. And then 1000 for winning the level. That's a new high score. I know that. Which is because of the time. 9:41's pretty good. Oh, we're nearly at senior. Alright, let's mark that off. So that was 9:41. And 8875 was our score for that one. So we are continuing to break records here. Previous run, fastest run, and best run are all the same. It was just round 2, run number 2, that we didn't break that record, but that's fine. In again. Regular game. Yes, I know, we're not going to see those messages. Prize is right. No. Jukebox. No, it's the spinner. It's always the spinner when I skip it. How many points will he have to reach his goal? He needs 6 more to reach the goal. Alright. Do we get a telly before the lift? Nope. Okay. Interestingly, we haven't encountered any bad tellies yet either. Every telly that we've encountered so far has had a happy red screen on him, ready to give us maths. But as we get higher in ranks, we will start to encounter, I don't know, evil tellies that are not here to give us maths, that will just attempt to attack us. And zapping them doesn't give us maths questions, it just gets rid of them, like when you zap the live wire or the Master of Mischief. And I'm not wasting my zapping tellies that ain't going to give me any maths questions. I'm just going to run from them. But we haven't seen any yet. So to increase the volume by 56, what will the ones have to be set at? I have to set the ones up to a 9. Okay. And yes, you can... Oh, there we go. You can clip through that live wire if you're in the middle of the animation. I sometimes do that with the doors. I'll sometimes jump to the door because I can buffer the walk through the door animation inside the jump. And when he kind of lands the jump and swings around, he will visually walk through the live wire, but you're in the animation sequence, so it doesn't actually count as stepping on him. So I sometimes do funny looking jumps to kind of bypass things. 17 more yards of string. I feel like we've done this a lot. 29. Okay, I could have done it there. I think it is faster to jump and exit the room rather than just walk to the door. Do the close one. It was raining on Wednesday. On Friday the sun was shining. How many more children watched on Wednesday than Friday? It's 225. That's the same puzzle as the other one. We need more tellies. Oop. Okay, charges on the top floor next to the lift. Oh, there's a telly. So we'll come back for that charger after we do the last room on the bottom. And one more. When we get to higher ranks as well, the telly will start giving us more than just 4 maths questions. It will sometimes give us 5 or 6. But at the moment it's just going to give us 4. Newsroom. If I'm going to cut, how many minutes must be cut from Wednesday to make it 8 minutes long? I'm going to cut 8 minutes from Wednesday. Yep, so that's the jump and exit. Just like that. So, up the lift. Sometimes you get tellies spawn in that animation of walking in the lift, which is always annoying, because you can't get them then. Alright, come on telly, spawn behind me. There he is. Alright, I think this is only the 3rd one, but we'll still check after it, because sometimes 3 is enough. Very rarely is 2 symbols ever enough. I think the only time 2 symbols ever becomes enough to uniquely identify the room is when the match rule changes to something different, other than just same symbols in same order. Sometimes when it does more complicated rules, you can actually match after just 2 symbols. But the match rule is still same pictures and same pattern and stuff like that. So it is currently, we need 4. It's the cartoon room or it's the sound room. So it is a match for one of these two. So we need the 4th symbol. Which is a shame because our time's amazing. We're at 9:39. There we go. Walked right into one. Can we get there before 9:45? That's the real question. I don't think we can. Nah, look at how quick that time's ticking over. Well, especially when I do something like that and I spam numbers next to each other. That was still good enough. So he missed out on some points there. He was happy to give that to me, but mashed the 9 and the 8 at the same time. Sound room looks like it. Lock it in. Yes, yes, in we go. 9:46. Tied for our slowest time, but it's really not that long when you've got till midnight. Looks like we've got lots of energy left in the zapper though, which I don't think we do. I think that's just artificial. That's just, yeah. It's always 1800 bonus energy left, because we're using exactly the same amount of energy. Every time. Like, I'm not zapping unnecessarily. That was 9:46, wasn't it? Yeah, tied for our worst. Just mapping that through on the overlay, 9:46. 880. Don't worry about the audio glitching like that. That just happens whenever I make the computer lag by tabbing in and out of the game. So 8,800. Yeah, we got yeah, nearly as much as that. That's on par with our top end, but it's not our best. And with that, we've made it to senior. We're out of junior. We're finally a senior, over 30,000. So points progress. See, we're going to get to 500,000 at no time at this rate. We're flying through these now. Yes, let's play again. We are senior. Regular game. And now it tells us. Oh, it actually tells us. I need 25,100 more points to move up from senior to pro. I didn't know it would let me know that. Wouldn't have bothered to put that in the overlay then. If it actually tells me. Alright. If you can't tell, I always walk the same way around the building. I always walk to the right. Oh no, Livewire zapped the scoreboard. But I can tell you, you have just enough money for prize B, C, and D together. How many dollars do you have to spend? Oh, here we go. So we're actually having to think now. B, C, and D. Maybe I should be typing these in at this rate. Let's do some live arithmetic. So B and C is 265, and then 341. All right. So we're gonna have to actually think through this now. Now I want to just check something. Yeah, the match rule, same pictures and same pattern. Okay, so nothing's changed. Nothing's changed because things are gonna change as we go up ranks. But I'm sure the game will tell us when there's like a profound change to gameplay. Jump, go for that middle one. It's not the middle one. Jump back for the first one. Ooh, that was risky. Because I've learnt from experience now that I can't jump him and do the middle one, then go to the right one. Because if it's not the right one, I can't get back without zapping him. So I've got to like gamble that a bit when there's 3 in the room and he's in the room. To make it softer, we're going to drop it by 421. So what will the 10's control be on? It'll be on a 3. Easy. Alright, there's only 2 things in this room, so that's fine. Oh, I don't think we've ever done this one yet. Bonnets, collars, and eyeglasses are kept in boxes, 1 to a box. How many boxes are needed to store all of those eyeglasses? So eyeglasses, bonnets, and collars. So add them together is 200 and... oh dear. Yeah, okay. So 353, 357, 437. Right. I wonder how long it's going to be before I just break down and start using the in-game calculator. Because it's going to happen eventually. If all of tape A and all of tape B were added onto the end of tape D, how many feet long would the new longer tape D? So A, B, and D all added together. Wow! Okay, yeah. So B and D puts us to 1420, so 1666. No, 1866. Yeah. Forgot to carry those correctly. Come on, Telly. No Tellys? Yes, Telly. We willed one into existence. Whoa! Okay, so we're going to get these posed a different way around now. Which means we've got to think carefully. And we're just going to ask a 5th one. Alright. Oh, and a 6th one? Oh, I was not expecting this. Is that our first telly? It is! Okay, so he asks 6 questions now. And the answer is, like, part of the question, if you get my drift now. Sometimes you've got to, like, fill in the blank in the question, not just the answer. And yeah, the match rule is same picture, same pattern. So this is bad because it's these 3 rooms. And if the next symbol, if the second symbol is the power plug, which it's going to be, because that's just how the game works. The second symbol is the power cord. We're going to have to go to the third symbol. So let's prepare ourselves for that. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Okay, there's an example of a bad telly, and that was a really bad spawn. I panicked and zapped him when I should have fled from him, and he shot a CD out of his disk drive at me, and the CD actually hit me. I didn't manage to dodge the CD. Oh, that's an answer at the end now. Which meant that we lost some energy, I think. I think if he hits you with the CD, it just uses up more energy from your zapper. Which is bad. It is the plug. I told you we're going to need a third symbol. Now, where was the recharge station? Because I'm not sure I remember. It's on the top somewhere. I don't think it was on the bottom floor. Last year we had 47 inches of snow in month 2. How many fewer inches of snow did we have in the... So, 47, 32. Right. Alright. So I think we can afford to start jumping now, because as we get into higher levels, the tellies do get faster. The reason I wasn't jumping early on at the start of the game was because the tellies actually walk slowly enough that it is possible that if you're jumping, when they spawn, you can jump off screen from them and then they despawn. So you've got to kind of walk slow at the start, so they actually catch you. So you can zap them, but as they speed up, it's just faster if I'm jumping. So, okay, it is the sound room, but I want to go to that recharge station. So we know for sure it's the sound room, but I want to recharge. There it is. Okay, now we go. Look at that, it's nearly up to 10 o'clock. In fact, it might even hit 10 o'clock when we go into the sound room, with the way it ticks over that extra minute, which would be sad. But this is what happens as you get to the higher levels. Lock it in. Yes, it's the sound room. It did. Rolled over to 10 o'clock. Oh, the shame. We should get some more points though, by being a senior. Things are a bit nicer now. Like, look at all those extra bonus energy points. We get like 300 instead of 200 per zap. Heaps of time bonus left points, and 2,000 for winning instead of 1,000 for winning. So even though we did quite a lot worse that time, we still got a lot more points. So 10 o'clock. And 11,500. Just like that, we're a third of the way to being a pro. Comparatively. No, we're halfway to being a pro. What am I saying? 11,000 was like a third of the gap between them, but we are literally past 50% of the way between senior and pro. Okay, in we go again. Regular game. Yeah, I only need another 13,000 points, which is a shame because I'm probably not going to get that in this round. I might get 12,000. But let's start speed running. Go. Wow, that was fast. Secretly replaced prize D with muds, making prize D worthless. What is your new dollar total? So, I'm going to take 14 off of the 301. So, 287. Wait, the villain has some freezing power. His absence 2 hours later. Yeah, so there are integer jumps from the elevators to rooms. When you confronted him at 12 PM, it suddenly said it was midnight. Yeah, at the end of the levels, when it awards your score for everything, it drains all of the meters. So as it gives you points for the bonus zapper charge you've got left over, it drains your zapper charge bar all the way down to 0 and gives you points. And same with the clock. When it gives you points for your remaining time, it rolls your clock forward and gives you like increments of points for every minute it rolls the clock forward. Like it plays an animation. Watch it next time we finish this level, and you'll see what it does. A very, very 90s style of things. How many calls were there in all last month for those 3 songs? Yeah, he has a device that turns time into points. Very busy last month doing calls for the first 3 songs on the chart. So the first 3 songs on the chart last month. So there's 280 plus that, so 747. Yep. Okay. So this is exactly how we see no tellies, by jumping rapidly into each room like this. If Flexo takes 60 wigs, how many will be left? So far we've only been using the quantity on hand column. We've never needed any of the other columns yet. But if we take 60 wigs, we're down to 236 left. Come on, tellies. Oh, there's 2 series on this chart now. How many minutes of cartoon were shown in all on Friday? So 210. Come on, tellies. Oh! So I didn't get the zapper off in time, is what happened there. And it's because I'm not letting go of the arrow keys for movement when I go to hit spacebar to fire the zapper. I'm still holding the arrow keys, so it doesn't register my spacebar key press, which is really bad. So that's not good, because that wasted like a telly, slowed things down a bunch. So we've got 1 more room down here, and then we've got a recharge with the recharge-nator. Oh, that was not one. Oh, and there's the recharge-nator. Alright. Sometimes if you're too quick on the draw, you'll waste energy zapping a telly that was never going to give you points, and I could have just walked into that room. How many minutes of the show were shown during the first 3 months of the year? So just add those up. 4, 7, 8, 1200. Alright. Recharge. And let's see where we're at, because time is great. Match rule has the same pictures and the same pattern as the secret code, as though it would be anything else. So if the next symbol we get from a telly is just the headset, then we've got to go down to the 3rd symbol. There we go, that's how we do it. Look at our time. Can we get to 9:30? Wouldn't that be incredible? If this is not the headset, we might get 9:30. If I can do these faster without talking and distracting myself. No, it's 9:30. It'll at least tick to 9:31. It is the headset. We need another telly. Ah! Oh, I didn't mean to go on the lift because that wastes animation time. There we go. Alright. After this telly, we know we've got enough to uniquely identify the room. So we spam the... Whoa! We spam the decoder. I don't think I've seen anything in the 20s yet. That just suddenly threw me for some reason. No, it's 11. It's 11. That wastes time, because it slowly shows me the answer. And we missed out on a couple of points from doing that as well. So we're still going to get there before 9:40. So, like, that's fast, because we were jumping from room to room now. So we just got to try and optimize that a bit more. So it is the sound room that we're matching with. Yep. Lock it in. Sound room again. So that's 9:39. It's our finishing time. I'll just mark it off there. So he'll drain our energy meter and give us points for it. Yeah, we didn't get the full 2,700. And he'll drain our time to give us points for it. And the other thing he's got the power to do is he's also got the power to reset how midnight works. Because he fast forwards us to midnight, and right after 11:59 PM, he goes to 12 PM. Also known as not midnight. But anyway, that's fine. So yeah, look, we got 12. Just like I said, we got 12,000, but we didn't get 13,000. So that would be a real tight, not speed run, but real tight gameplay to try and get to pro after 6 runs. So that's 12, 135. Okay, so once again, our previous run is also our best run and is also our fastest run, but I guess that's sort of how this is going to happen for a while. Okay, we are past 10% of the way there. Look at that. How long has it been? It's been an hour. Alright, not bad. In we go. Yeah, look at that. We only need another 1,500 to go to the next rank. Spinner. Oh, the spinner got me. If his bonus is that, how many will Bruce get from all spins? After the last spin and this spin, he gets a bonus. If his bonus, so we're adding 3 numbers together. We're adding the last spin with the highlighted spin with the bonus spin. So the 2 currently on the spinner are 986. Plus that is 14, 15, 11. Yep. Oh, that was close. I was practically inside of the front of the telly when I zapped him. Because I corrected my jump mid-air, which you can do. If you're in the middle of the jump animation, you can pull the jump back and somehow change your angular velocity mid-somersault. Alright. Up we go. Over to the next room. Ah, it was the middle one. That's a shame, wasted an extra second or 2 in there. How many more calls were there last month for You're Okay compared to Green Feet? So 128. Zap the telly before we go in. I nearly put 1 there. I nearly did an addition. This one's 5, and this one's 6. 0 again. Okay, that's 2 symbols, but we haven't been in all the rooms yet, so... Go for the TV. It was the TV. Alright, 40 lace collars, 4 old-fashioned stiff ones. Others in stock are for clowns. How many clown collars are there? Oh, so it's 84 away from the 161. So 77. Yeah. A line chart? Yes, with double series. So it takes twice as long to draw this image. Oh wow, they intersected on 2 points there. How many cartoons were shown during the 2 shows in January? 213. No telly. Energy supply. It is possible, but very unlikely, for a telly to spawn in that split second when you're trying to hop into that energy zapper and that can be a pain sometimes. Also, have we never done this yet? I don't think we've ever done the weather one. Oh, maybe we've done it once. Of the rain that fell in Topeka last year, 117 evaporated, 53 ran off. How many mils were left for the plant? So we're taking both of those off of that. So dropping down to 730, and so 717. No. 730. 727, 17. Did I misread what we have to do here? Over the rain that fell last year, so that's last year's rain. That many mils evaporated, and that many ran off the rivers. How many were left for plants? Have I just done the subtraction wrong? It's definitely 730. And then 720, and then 3 and 700. Is it not 717? I was doing the correct number. 800, 700, 730. Oh. Wow. Okay, every time I did this, I got down to 730. And then when I went to subtract off the 53, for some reason in my mind, 730 turned back into 770 to do the subtraction of 53. I've just realized that, and you guys can't see what's happening in my head, so you don't know this. But I did that both times, even when I was checking it. Maybe the abundance of 7s everywhere. So 730 take away the 53. So 680, 677. Yeah, thanks, Katooth. I was wondering too. I couldn't work out what was not working, but yeah, it was when I subtracted down to the 730. Even though I said that out loud, in my mind, the mental image of the number suddenly became a 770 when I went to do the next subtraction. Both times. So, that was a bit bizarre. Okay, so we've been to all the rooms. We've seen 2 tellies. The match rule is still going to be same pictures and same pattern. We've got the headphones and we've got the microphone. So it's either newsroom or sound room. We do need a third symbol. So once we have a third symbol, we're good to go. So we just... Nope, 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 nope. Run. Run, run, run. Okay. So... I don't know if that's better than zapping him. We could also run into a room. We didn't have to run to the elevator. Nope. Ah, that's annoying. Oh! Oh no, that's even more annoying! Oh, come on. It's because I changed direction, and one spawned in the way I was going. You've got to be really careful about changing direction. You can have one spawn right where you're jumping to. But yeah, as I was saying, I could have fled from that first guy that was firing his zappy zap at me by jumping into a room, but rooms are harder to aim for when you're jumping because they're narrower. Whereas the lift at the end of the hallway, you can always aim for perfectly because it is the last thing in the hallway. You can't overshoot it. So you can always just push up to enter the lift, kind of no matter how close to the end of the hallway you are, and you're always at the lift. You just literally can't overshoot it. So it's the safest thing to enter, and then once you trigger the animation for landing on the ground and walking into the room, you become invulnerable. You just go through the telly and the projectiles he's firing. So that's the safest way to do it. But could have gone in a room. Yeah, it's the sound room, isn't it? Yeah, it's not the newsroom. Sound room. It's always the sound room. Lock it in. We seem to get the sound room far more often than the others. Oh, 9:45. Look at that time. 9:45. It's not the best, but it's still good. Bad energy remaining wasn't the 2,700. Bonus time. 2,000 for the win there. 11,875. Second best time. It's not our best, but it is our second best. Yeah, I feel like we're losing these boss fights too. I mean, we're zapping him every time and like getting rid of him and making him disappear. But then he's just in the next hideout and he like drains our stuff and yeah, drains our gun, freezes us, teleports away. He just does it again. There's no end to this. Like, on and on it goes. And with that, we are now pros at the game. Thank you. We're past 60,000, so everything should step up another difficulty level now. Yes, pro. Look at this. Regular game. Yeah, we need nearly 50,000 to get up to expert. Alright, let's go. So let's see what's changed. Is it the spinner? It's not the spinner. Is it this one? It is. Whew. You just bought prize A. So you got up to 908, but I secretly replaced prize A with 1. Okay, so it's just going to be 818. Yeah. So I'm just checking again. Whoops, I didn't buffer that correctly. Match rule is the same pictures in the same pattern. Okay, so nothing has changed. Right. So that's still consistent. So I wonder if the tellies have upped their game again. Going for the middle one. Bad call. Going for the first one. Ooh. Oh wow, that was a 0 in the middle. If we're going to lower by 157, well, the hundreds are going to go to 0. Yeah. And we're going to have to go for the TV at the end. It's too risky to do the first thing when he's coming. Because if it's not the first thing, then we can't jump him. 75, so of all the aprons, the 100, 75 have been used, 4 have been used, and the rest of that, so how many are left? 21. Right. Got to go the furthest one. Can't do the first one just in case. How many centimeters too long is tape C? Well, if tape B was the right length, then we're looking at 1,130. Come on, Telly. Nope. Ah, see, he was there. Oh, and he was a zapper. Actually, no, he wasn't. He would have given us maths. He would have given us numbers. But because we went in the lift and fled from him, he instead tried to shoot us. Oh, here we go. It's a repeat of this one. It's literally the same question. Take off 156, then take off 60. How many are left with the plants? Well, 156 and 60 together is the 216. So I'm going to collectively take off 216, which is 418. That's a faster way for those particular numbers. Oh, that's bad. So you can't walk up to an energy thing when there's a telly coming. That was my problem. I was already in the process of trying to walk up to that energy thing when a telly spawned. Oh. There we go. Got away from him. Oh, no. Ah, I started going the wrong way. Okay, so there's some dangers there. So we evaded one by going into a room with very careful aiming, rather than going all the way to the end of the hallway, just to save a little bit of time. Oh, 20. I was going to put 0 then. Because the lift takes a bit of animation, and just going in and out of a room may or may not be quicker. It also depends upon how close you are to the end of the hallway. But we got a bad deal with him respawning like that. That was literally our first telly. And the match rule was same picture, same pattern. So, yeah, no matter what the next symbol is, we've got to go to the third. Because if the next symbol is the chair, we've got to go to the third. If the next symbol is the microwave, I mean, it's meant to be a TV, but it looks like a microwave, we have to go to the third. So by the third symbol, we've got this uniquely done. Oh, that's a baddie. So some of the attacks that the telly hits you with do different things. Like, yeah, I don't like going in the lift like that, but some of them just take your zapper down, drain your zapper a bit. Some of them actually fast forward time, which I think is what's happened. Why our time is so far advanced. It's not just that we're going slow this time, but some of those hits from the telly, from some of his more unique attacks, has actually drained our time meter, because we are now at our slowest pace. I mean, we did have a bit of a mess with a couple of things on this run, so we're going to need to get to a third symbol. Yeah. There we go. Alright, this one will do it. After this telly, we've got it. I was going to do 8 then for some reason. At least we're still not getting past the 20s. Where they they're stepping this up. Okay. What room is it? It's the newsroom. It is. Okay. Newsroom. Lock it in. 10:13. We got maximum energy bonus. Well, not maximum, but we get like the highest that we've been getting because we use all of our energy carefully, but that's a bad time bonus because, yeah, all those hits from the tellies must have been draining our time, not draining our energy. Yeah. So we didn't even get 12,000 that time, 11,145. That's our fourth best time. That one. We got better than that on the last 3 runs before that run. Oh dear. But we're making progress. We're going to get at least 10k per run, which means we're going to get to low 80s, then low 90s, and low 100s, and 110s, and 120s. So we've got 4 more runs, then we hit expert. There's no way we hit expert in just 3 runs, because we're not going to be able to get 13,000 plus on every run. Ready, go. Do the spinner. We really risk it every time when we try that spinner. I don't know if it genuinely is like 1 in 3 in that room, or if there's like a bit of weightedness to it always being possibly the first one you pick, regardless of what you pick. I don't know. I don't know if the game decides when you enter the room, or whether the game decides when you walk up to something. Trying to get a score of 0. Joe's score was 805 on her first spin. What must she spin next to reach 0? 1? Wow! Well, she's not going to spin 1 on that spinner, but anyway. Come on, can we get an early telly? Usually we don't get an early telly, because I spend so much at the start jumping rapidly to rooms that there's just never time for telly to spawn. Come on, last one. Ah, it was the middle one! Okay. Odds of that were not nice. How many calls were made this week for the first 3 songs? So, the Friends of 10, 270, 371. Okay. First one. Yep. We're going to slime some walls. How many gallons of the slime will be left? So 268. It's been 10 minutes and we haven't found any tellies yet. Oh wow, look at those graphs. I wonder if it's possible for it to randomly generate the same curve twice, because when you look at it, it's picking like a random number. There are 4 possibilities to pick from. So each of those dots is effectively 1 in 4. So the first red bar goes through, and then the second black bar goes through with a 1 on 4 on every single one of those. So we can do a little binomial there to work out what's the chances of 4 out of the 5 of them landing on the same 1 in 4. Obviously, getting 5 out of 5 of them to land on the same 1 in 4 is just 1 in 4 to the 5th power, which is 4, 16, 64, 256. Of course, it's 1024. It's 2 to the 10. Yeah, so there's a 1 in 1,000 chance of all 5 of them lining up on the same thing across the 2 scales. So yeah, pretty unlikely. Anyway, stalling. We're doing the wrong types of maths here. We're supposed to be doing this maths. How many more of my films were shown than Funny Flicks on when? In week 2? None. No more. It's difference of 0 for most of them. That's a funny one. Oh, there's the Zapper. Oh, speaking of Zapper. Alright, so it's just above the elevator for when we finish this room down below. So we're making good time, he says as he fumbles at some of these numbers. That was a hard one. I nearly went 7 on that. Alright, I'm going to go downstairs, check the bottom room. Then come back up to the recharging station. Oh, yep, we were in a weird angle there. We weren't quite lined up correctly. Crank calls. Oh wow, 2 bars maxed out there. What is the total number I made in the first 3 years shown? Well, there's a 680 plus another 160 there, so 6, 7, 840. Yep. Okay, just quickly double check in case we've got what we need, which clearly we don't, but same picture, same pattern. Yeah, the match rule hasn't changed yet. I don't know why we've been checking. But once again, you can see we need to go down to the 3rd symbol. This is kind of just guaranteed at this point. If the 2nd symbol's going to be either the headset or the book, and then we have to go to the 3rd symbol to get the unique identifier, and then once we get to the 3rd symbol, it's unique. So we need 2 more tellies, what we're saying. There's one, but I was already going in the lift, so it's too late for him. Okay, 2 more tellies, come on. Come on, tellies. That's a baddie. Nope. He turned into a baddie, which was a shame. He started off good, and he's already bad. That's not good. We're getting all the wrong sorts of tellies. We could have had good time on this level, but now we're just going to have ordinary time. Once we get to our higher levels, past pro, like maybe when we're an expert or something, he'll branch outside of just addition and subtraction and start throwing multiplication and, dare I say it, maybe even division into the mix. Just to make them a little bit trickier. Can't go back to the energy supply, we've already done that. Oh, there we go. Gasp. Exactly. Yeah, it's scaffolding the learning. Alright, we're slowly extending addition and subtraction to higher higher figures. And we'll get there. But I think the clue will come in the rooms first, because we'll discover inside the rooms, when we actually answer the maths word problems in there, that we'll find when we go in the first room on maybe expert, that the question they're asking there won't just be add up 3 things. It'll actually be times 2 numbers, which will possibly be a sudden drop in difficulty, because it will sort of be a lot quicker to like triple some random 3-digit number than it will to add 3 random 3-digit numbers together or something. Anyway, what room is it? It is the cartoon room. Yeah, I don't think we do that one all that often. Cartoon room. Do a lot of sound rooms. I remember that. I remember saying about the sound room, but I don't feel like we've done the others a whole lot. Maybe I should have been making the histogram of this. I should have been keeping track of which room he's in on each level. Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. And then we could have charted it out by the time we got to champion and seen what room he favours more often. But nah, all good. All good. We can't collect too much data. We're just collecting speedrun points and things. We're not gathering everything. So what's the clock? 9:56. That's not real good. 9:56. One of our worst times. We've got the high bonus for energy again. Yeah, moderate bonus for time. And win the game. Yeah, we're still in the 11,000 territory though. 11,740. Dooba-dooba-dooba-dooba-doo. That's it. You do your little dance. It's not like he's not going to be back there again. Alright, we're almost 20% of the way there. This is great. Let's keep going. Yep, back into it. Pro. Regular game. We need 26,000 points to move up. Okay. Oh, the recharge station's right there. And it's the first thing. What is the total of B, C, and D? So C and D make for 212. So 372. That was a weird jump and sort of hook back. Oh, he's a bad one. I saw you were bad. But that's a record. That's a tele spawn at 3 minutes into the game. Risk the middle one? It was the middle one. Yeah. Alright. How many calls were there how many more calls were there last month for You're Okay compared to Green Feet? I think we've done exactly that one, haven't we? It's almost the same numbers. It feels very familiar. 128. I think we've actually done those exact numbers. 128 feels like an answer we've typed in for a subtraction in the past. That's okay. Nice dodge, thank you. We're sliming the walls again. How many gallons are left if I use 81 of them? None. We've used literally all the slime. That's poor planning. Nice. 9 minutes in and we've got a telly. Don't mess this up, Sharky. Somehow get confused when zeros turn up. Oh, I nearly did 11 again. Surprising how easily that can happen when you're rapid firing numbers. Getting those 9s and 11s mixed up. Simple already, and we're only halfway through the rooms. Alright, go to the far one. Yep. Show the views of each tapes D and B on Saturday and A on Sunday. How many feet of tape will it be showing on the weekend? So just A, B, and D. Oh wow, there's some big uns. So I feel like it makes sense to add A and D, because that's 1896. Oh dear, 1896. Closing my eyes so I can see the numbers. That's 104 short of 2000. So 104 short of B and then add 2,000 on. So 104 short of B is 1585. So 3585. Right. A lot of mental gymnastics there because I just refused to add 3 numbers. I've got to break everything apart. Alright. Oh, that's a good telly. 19. Again, nearly did 1 on that. Making good pace. Whoops. No, no, no. Nearly typed in something else. Don't know what. Try not to mess these up whilst talking and making entertaining viewing. Alright. Gonna quickly check the thing. Spam tab. So we've got 2 symbols. Yeah. And I don't know why I'm checking the match rule, but I am. Same picture, same pattern, da da da. I keep going on about how good it is that this match rule is going to change one day, and it just never does. It's clearly it changes for the higher ranks. We're not there yet. But we've still got newsroom on the ground floor to get to. And from the looks of it, it's between these two. Very optimistically, the third symbol will decide it. Unless, of course, the newsroom matches a third symbol with these. And then we've got problems. So it better not. I'm hoping that a third telly is all we're going to need. And the recharge is on the far right hand side of down here. Oh, no. That used up 15 minutes. I've watched that happen. That's not good. Oh, now I can't even get in the room. I watched what happened when he zapped me. It fast forwarded the clock 15 minutes. That was bad because we were running on such good time. Oh. In month 3, 274, how many minutes did the viewers get that month? Oh, we've got to subtract off. Right, so I'm getting confused about what this is actually even asking. But we're taking off 150 from that, so 124. No, we're adding on 150. No, it's month 3. I'm looking at the wrong month. Oh dear, it's 135 that were taken off of that, so it's 139. Right. I was looking at month 2 for some reason instead of month 3. That was a confusing one. The snowy snippets, so they're the bits they didn't get to see, so taking that off the airtime. Alright. So we need another telly, and I jumped straight into that. That was completely unavoidable. We were already in the jump animation when he spawned. So that's the danger with jumping the hallways, because one can spawn in your very first jump, and there's no way to dodge that. Alright. 2 takeaways 0. All these 0 ones are... And again, 2 plus 0. All these 0 ones are starting to confuse me. That was slow. Alright. Let's see. We've been to that room. We've got the third symbol. Do we need the fourth telly? If you keep getting all the rooms before the clues, shouldn't you be walking slower anyway? You're kind of right. You're kind of right. Look at that. It is the sound room. It's always the sound room. I don't know why we even went to the newsroom. Sound room is a match. Absolutely. Yes and yes. Okay, so we got to think of some optimum strategies here. Oh, this is 956. Let me write that down. Oh, it was the same time as the last level. We also did 956 in the last run. So in terms of strategizing this for like pixel perfect gameplay, like we're almost at tool assisted speedrun kind of level here. The thing that's so nice about the jumping is that the rooms are an integer multiple of jumps from the lift, and on the ground floor the rooms are an integer multiple of jumps from where we spawn in the center of the ground floor. So that allows us to get to those rooms really fast. So somewhere where we choose not to... Oh, I haven't put in the 11640 yet. 11640. That was nearly a high score. Wow. So yeah, somewhere we've got to choose to walk. I'm just thinking of where it would be best to optimize that walking. Whether it's like between a room and the lift, maybe. So when we've finished the last room on a floor and we're walking to the lift, we can walk that. Maybe it's when we see the recharge station, we swap to a walk. But that also presumes we see it before we're like mid-jump past it. But anyway. Alright, regular game. So jump to the start with, because, oh, there it is there. Alright, so let's walk the rest of this ground floor now. So, last spin, this spin. What is the total score after these two spins are added to the... Oh. Oh, yeah, so there's the three. There's the 100, and then there's those other two numbers. So, we've effectively got 991, which is 9 under 1,000. So, 1605, not 1615. Alright, out we go. Walk it for that energy supply, and walk it to the lift. Nope, nope. I zapped him and I shouldn't have. I've wasted a zapper. So I'll walk this bit. Because that's a long patch there. Maybe that's a good place to do it. The patch to the first room. Because the 3 consecutive rooms on the top now will all be close to each other. So I can jump them and then walk sort of the lift bit. If I'm increasing it by 361, the hundreds goes up to an 8. So I'll jump these connecting bits here. Got to do the TV because of the live wire. Now we can come back for this. Alright. If we use 12 gallons of bubble mix, how much are left? 69. Nice. Jump, jump, and in. Got to do the far one. And we can come back for the first one. Oh, look at that! That's 3 out of 5 again. They must be doing this on purpose because they heard me saying about it last run. How many more pies were eaten and thrown in May 20? So just walk for the last bit to the lift. Yep, good. So we can just rush in the lift now because it won't be possible for another one to spawn and for us to zap it before we get to the lift. So we just spam our way into the lift now. I think we're close enough that if I just hold up, I'll just walk back into the lift now. I don't think I need to jump any further. Yep, that's fine. So we do the walk because this is a long walk to a room. Nope, okay. So this is our last room, which means it's just the recharge station on the floor, and then just more tellies to spawn. I think we've only had the one telly. It's the Snowy Snippets one again, month 3, 137, difference is 17. Right. So, yeah, we've only had one telly. Same picture, same pattern. Why did I check? They all start with that. That's hilarious. Okay, if the next symbol we get from a telly happens to be the clipboard, amazing. It's the newsroom. If it's anything other than the clipboard, we have to go to the third symbol, which is just how this works always. So we hope for the clipboard, but we realize it's not going to be. Oh no, he turned. Ah, he turned as well! And he was just bad from the start. That's bad. There. Oh. They're getting fast, and they're turning evil quickly. Like, I feel like some of those I should have been able to zap. Before they got angry. We didn't take that long to get them. Ah, it's not the clipboard. Alright. Waiting for one more telly. Wow, he was just within range. Like, I thought he was outside of our range. If we do this fast, we're going to get a good time. He says. Took my fingers completely off numpad for that for some reason. Well, we've missed our 9:45 checkpoint. There's 9:46. It's going to be 9:47 by the time we get to the room. So it is the sound room. It's always the sound room. I always say that every time it's the sound room. Okay, lock it in. Sound room. Yep, 9:47. Ticks over that extra minute every time. So we've still never bested that amazing run we did when we were a junior, where we got that 9:41. That was amazing that time. Yeah, look at that energy, because we wasted 3 shots of energy. Some bonus time. 2,000 points. Got like 11.7, which is good. 11.755. Better than the last couple of rounds. But, still not amazing. And, not enough to get us to expert, but we knew that was going to happen. Because we were needing like 13,000 on every round to hit expert at this point. Excuse me. One more run, and then we're a quarter of the way to champion, and we'll be up to the expert rank. How are we going? A little over an hour and a half. Okay, so on pace, I guess that means it's 6 hours of gameplay to get us to champion rank. So, all right, assuming all the points are pretty consistent. Regular game. Yeah, only need a few more points. Oh wow! That's literally within the first minute. Like, a telly spawns right as we need it at the start. This could be the dream run. Don't mess this up, Sharky. He says. Wow, getting a telly instantly. This means we can afford to jump for a decent bit. Like, let's not go overboard. Come on, spinner. Come on, spinner. Oh, yes. Alright. So, Mim's total for a 2 spins is that. This is Jim's first spin. What does Jim need to get to match? Oh, so literally 90. Yeah. Oh, we missed the door! Ah, dear. Just walk it, just walk it. In case one spawns. One didn't spawn, okay. Just walk this bit, in case one spawns. Then jump between. One didn't spawn. Oh no. Alright, because we're jumping between the next couple of rooms. We still haven't seen the recharge station yet. We're going to lower it by 421. So the 10s are going to drop down to a 3. Okay, jumping. Gotta go for the TV. Alright. So we're looking at gloves. The white gloves. Took 159 out of the closet, and then took another 14 pairs later. So that's taken 173. So there's 14 left. 14, but I typed 13. Yeah. Jumping again. Okay, now we just walk in the hallway, because the charging station might be there, or it's on the next floor back down. How many centimeters of cartoons from tape A would not fit compared to D? So 287. Okay, just walk it. Come on, telly. Oh, come on, I even waited for him. Oh, we need to get back to that room. Oh no. I wanted to try and go in the game room just to get rid of him, but I didn't line up with it in the jumps. So now we just do a walk. I'm going back to the newsroom and the recharge station over there. Crank calls again. In the first 3 years shown. So there's a 160, a 180, and a 260, 160, 180 for 340, 600. Okay, we can recharge again. But we still need some tellies. Okay. Time's not all that amazing. Like, if this one is enough to get us the room, the time will be pretty competitive. But we're surely going to need a third symbol. Because that's just... oh dear. Oh dear, I don't know why I was trying to type 12 in on that. And now I've completely thrown myself. Alright, let's check out the decoder. Only got 2 symbols. Match rule is still, as always, same pictures, same pattern. So, it could be the cartoon room, could be the sound room. Good news is the third symbol is the decider. So, as always, we only need the third symbol, we don't need all 4. Which is nice, but we still need to get to the third symbol. So, we had some really good runs. With that telly in the opening minute, in that opening second. But yeah. Oh, nope, that's a bad one. But yeah, we had some bad ones spawn. Oh no. Oh, it doesn't line up with a room. See, I'm too too scared to transition those jumps into a brief walk because he speeds up with me. So he'll catch me if I slow down. Come on, look, we're up to 10 minutes now. By 10 minutes I mean 10 o'clock. Wow, this has really played out badly. Nope. Nope. Come on, telly. There we go. Alright. This is our record slowest time, somehow. Somehow the one where the telly spawns in the opening minute is our record slowest. Who would have thought that when we were psyching ourselves up at the very start of this round, saying this could be it, this could be the fastest one we do. And it was the unfastest one. And would you look at that? What room could it possibly have been? It could have been the sound room. I feel like if we just guessed the sound room blindly after 1 or 2 symbols, it's probably going to be it. It seems to be the sound room more often than not. But that's okay. Yes. 10-18. That's bad. Let me note that down. Here he is. Try to catch me again. I shall. I shall. Look at that bonus energy left, though. So that to me says... Because we had 2850 there. That to me says we are getting more energy by going to the recharge station earlier and doing multiple recharges. So maybe we try this out now that we're an expert. 11,020. Nice. It looks like we're halfway up the tower. We're not, but 11,020. Yes, expert. That's us. We are expert. Okay, just repositioning my posture in the chair, settling into expert position. All right, already up to 127,000. Which, look at this. And here I thought this could take like weeks or months or something to finish this, but we're a quarter of the way there. Yeah, so we'll have this done within 3 streams. You know, we're not going to get this done in 2 streams, surely, because I can't see myself pushing this for like 3 or 4 hours tonight, and then 3 or 4 hours next week. You know, we'll probably do this in like sort of 2 to 3 hour streams, just to keep our sanity a little bit. There's only so much maths you can do at once. Here we go. I've been waiting for this. As an expert, you must do 2 math challenges in a room to collect all of the clues about that room. And the match rule is different than at lower ranks. So I knew the match rule change was coming, but I didn't think they'd do that at the same time as they did this. So every room's got either 2 or 3 puzzles in it that you could randomly be doing. Well, now, every room you must do 2 puzzles. Yeah, the game starts for real now. So this is great for the rooms that have exactly 2 things in it, because you know exactly what they are. The rooms that have 3 things in it, you're doing sort of a Monty Hall kind of thing to work out which 2 out of 3 you're going to be going to. And yeah, like, we don't actually have to do both puzzles in each room, but we really hinder ourselves if we don't. Oh, that's a baddie. So I'll show you what happens. Let's go to the spinner first. Spinner wouldn't let us down. Then we're going to work out where to go next. Also, welcome fractions. Look at that. Straight away. I mean, we are experts now. This is Fraction Friday. Players only receive 1/6 of Earth's gravity on the moon for each spin. How many points will players get for this spin? So a 1/6 of 318 is 53. And somehow that's just so much faster than adding three-digit numbers together. So this is where it gets a little bit nicer. So that is correct. So as you can see, that means we've gotten the first half of the thing for this room. Now, I have paused this in a really bad place because that live wire is coming. So I got no choice but to jump to the right and hope for the best. It was... Whoa! It was not that one. It was the first one. I don't know how we dodged that live wire. That was ridiculous. The hidden prize cost the same as A, B, and D, so just total three-digit numbers again. I thought we were past this. 177, 357. Right. So that's that room completed now. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! I thought oh no! Oh, I thought I zapped him! I just started the zap animation. Fine, we walk slowly. No, we won't. He's catching up. Oh, look at that. We actually got into a room when one was chasing us. Today we're going to give away 1 free record for every 4 calls received last month. Go shop 4 times that last month. So, 16, 17, 1888. No, let's do that quicker. Not quicker, slower. The other one. Oh wait, no. For every 4 calls, not 4 for every call. Oh, of course, it's divided by. What am I doing? Why don't I try and times that by 4? 118. Yeah. All right. That was silly. 888. Oh, 889. Look at that. Decreasing it by 179, so the 10s go down to a 1. Alright. Alright, this room's only got 2 things in it, so we can only do the 2 things. 26 more noses, just like the ones you already had on hand. So how many dollars will the new noses cost? Here we go. So this is where the multiplication comes in with the cost ones. So we're getting some more, Theo's getting some more fake noses. So we need, what, 26 times 33? Really? He's ordered 26 more noses. Yep. How many dollars will the new ones cost? That's annoying. 26 times 33 in my head. 33 is 3 11s. So 11 lots of... No, 3 lots of 26 is 78. So 11 of that is 780. So 858. Right. Okay. So now we have to do the other thing in the room. Went to a 1980s party. Try not to look at the 1980 and use that as part of the puzzle. We took all of the high-top riding and high-heeled boots. How many pairs of boots did we take? So the high-top, riding, and high heel. So add together those three things. Well, the bottom two is 281. 300, 468, 468. Okay. Jump the live wire. Jump to the next room. So there's only two things in this room again. So there's this one, and there's the chart on our way out. A ninth of tape C. So only 10. Alright. There's only one line on here, because it's multiplication. During month 5, 15 times more old cartoons than new cartoons. So how many old? So 15 lots of 22, or 20 lots of 15 is 300, so 330. Oh, that's mean. Oh, no. No. Yeah, so you can't go to the recharge station whenever there's a telly on screen. So, whilst I was pressing up to go to that recharge station, it was instead making me jump on the spot. Look at that. So much energy. So it's just the newsroom. We have no tellies yet. What's the match rule? Has the same pictures but a different pattern. So it's the same pictures but a different order. It's shuffled the order. Alright. So, yeah, lock in sound room. Well, currently it's a match for the newsroom. We've got the same matching pictures as the newsroom, but we should go there to find out. So that energy meter looks like it's at max, but it's no, that's the same order. You're right, but it's possible that energy is actually above max. Oh no! No, double hit. Look at our time. I'm going in that room. I'm ignoring him. I was trying to say that our energy meter is possibly overflowed, because it does that. It can go above max, and you just don't see how far above max it is. It just slowly ticks down, and will eventually get there. Alright. How many millimeters of other type of rain fell in Boston last year? So Boston had 143 millimeters of rain from cloud seeding and 55 from the... so how much is the other? So yeah, it's exactly like the others. It's 198 that we're taking off of this, so 104. Okay, back to the first one. Well, the May water bill. It's convenient. It's currently May now. How many dollars more is this than the May bill for year 2? So from 55, we're looking at 90.88. Okay. Let's go back to that recharge station. And let's hope we get a telly. It was a naughty one. Or at least he turns naughty. Got him. That was too early. He was not... That's not even a good telly. Come on. Alright. So we're overflowed on that energy meter. Oh no! We zapped him and we got hit. Look at our time. This is shameful. We we need tellies fast. And we need times tables, apparently. And they're just mixed in with regular ones, so gotta be... Oh! Gotta be on the ball here. We're straight into times and divide. With everything else. And we're up to 3-digit numbers, potentially. And then 4 minus 3. Oh, I pushed the wrong key. He asked a lot there. Could we possibly get this after 1? Is there only one thing that's got that in it? Oh, it is down to 3 already. It could be the newsroom or the cartoon or the equipment. It's not the sound room. It's a good thing we didn't guess the sound room. So we are down to 3. We're going to need a second symbol. If our second symbol is like the chair or the clipboard or the microphone or the antenna, that doesn't help. So in fact, no matter what the second symbol is, it's in 2 things. So we're going to need 3 symbols. We don't have time for this. No, we don't have time for that. This is insane. I don't think I've ever gotten past 11 o'clock. At least I don't remember ever getting past 11 o'clock. Too many bad tellies. Not enough good tellies. Oh! Yeah, see, so as we get to higher levels like this, their attacks are actually faster than me. Oh, I could have gone in the sound room then. So there comes a point where I can't actually outrun their attacks. And I've got to jump over them. Ooh, he's a good one. 88 to 64. Whoa, I nearly did 25 on that. It's such like... Whoa, there we go. Such whiplash going from like a weird times table to just like a subtraction of low numbers. Like that, 3 minus 2. Okay, well we know that's not enough. I'll check it anyway. But we know that's not enough. So it could be the newsroom, but it could be the cartoon room. If we get the clipboard, I'm going to be annoyed. If we get the clipboard. That's going to be really mean. Because those have those 3 in common, and we have to go to the 4th symbol. So, as long as we don't get a clipboard... No, no, no. Can we sneak into this room up here? Yes, we can. Alright. We've only got half an hour of in-game time, which is like 30 minutes. 30 minutes, there's like 90 seconds of actual real-world time. But we got there. Is it a derangement? Yes. It is a... Oh, I don't know. I see what you mean. Like derangement is in nothing can be in exactly that position. I didn't think so. I thought it was just... It uses all the same symbols, but not necessarily in the same order. Like, I'll check the wording of the rule. Oh, 1 divided by 1. Because then we already know the answer. Oh no! Is the clipboard the one we said we don't want it to be? Clipboard is the one we said it didn't want it to be. So the match rule has the same pictures, but a different pattern. Which I take it to mean permutation, not derangement. I interpret that as just simply it's got these 4 symbols, but it's not in this specific order. So I think it's allowed to put some of them in the same place. But you're right, we're still tossing up between newsroom and cartoon room. However, the cartoon room's got that second symbol in the same place. So if we're going by your logic, Tooth, it has to be the newsroom. But I'm not prepared to get one wrong. We are going to catch the Master of Mischief correctly on every single time. So Yeah, so we're going to need the fourth symbol. You're right, yeah. If the fourth symbol turns out to be the chair, then it is the cartoon room, and we've learnt a lesson about how this works. But if the fourth symbol turns out to be this aerial amplifier thing, then we know it's the newsroom, and we don't necessarily have positive proof about whether or not it's derangement, because we've only seen the one case of it, and it's not definitive. So I kind of hope it's the chair, because if it's the chair, then we know for certain it's not about derangements. But if it's this aerial, we don't know for sure. Okay, we need one more telly, like really fast. There we go. Maybe they speed up as we get close to the end of the game because they know how desperate we're getting. Because we've literally got 60 seconds, including the time it takes me to do these, and then we lose. "30 seconds. It's not 30 seconds at all, it's 45 seconds. So we actually had 90 seconds. I even failed the maths at that. Ah, it's the chair! Perfect! So it is cartoon room. And we have confirmed that it is not derangement. I'm glad you brought that up, Katooth, because I would not have even considered that. But it's good to know, because if derangement was possible, then yes, we could have solved this far earlier. But the only one it can be is cartoon room. It can't be the sound room because it doesn't use the two of those symbols. It can't be the equipment room because it doesn't use two of those symbols. It can't be the game show room because it doesn't use one of those symbols. It can't be the newsroom because it doesn't use one of those symbols. So the cartoon room is the only one that's got the same four symbols, but not necessarily in the same order. So we have to decide on cartoon room. 11:47. Record slowest time on expert. He's in there. That's good. Wow, look at how many points we're going to get for this. It's not going to be nice. Ooh, tons of bonus points for energy, because energy is worth a lot more now. Practically no bonus time. But our score's also so high because we did 2 sets of math puzzles in every room. So we kind of got double points from those as well. So yeah, we only got like 18,000 there, but I'm sure we could probably beat 20,000. I'm sure we could top 20,000 if we really put our minds to it. So let me mark that, 18,050. So yeah, there's like 55,000 to go to the next rank. That's like 3 more runs. 55 divided by 54 divided by 18 is 3. So worst case scenario, if we only get 18,000 for the next 3 rounds, we get there. But we're going to get more than 18,000. But we're not going to get like 27,000 2 times. So there's 3 more runs to hit master. And then, I don't know, do we call it? Maybe we call it once we hit master. Because even though that's not quite 50% of the way there, like points are speeding up kind of thing. So that would be something close to like, kind of close to halfway through maybe. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll see how long it takes us to get to master. If we run into some more issues. So let us keep going. Now that we're experts. So we get that same prompt every time now. Alright. There was a bad telly instantly. Scary start. This is spin number 5 in the tiebreaker round. Points is divided by the spin number. So we only get 31 points. Wait a minute. This is spin number 5 in the tiebreaker round. Sid's points are the amount of this spin, 155, divided by the spin number. How many points does he get? 155 divided by 5 is 31. Is this not 31? Sid's points are the amount of this spin. So it's not times by 5, it is divided by 5. Divided by the spin number. This is spin number 5 in the tiebreaker round. So we are dividing by 5. It's not an off by 1 error. 5 30s make 150. Did I not type 31? I just mustn't have typed 31. What did I type the first time? Did I say 31 and type something else? I have to check the footage of that later. Yeah, because that is definitely 31. Alright. The total of A, B, and C. A and B makes 243. So 370. Nice. Alright, just walk it. Nope, nope. Oh, we dodged it. Like an expert. Like the expert we are. Just walk it, just walk it. Zappy zap. Alright, alright, doing good. Don't jinx it. Don't say that this is gonna be the good run. We're just actually doing okay. And 7. Alright, there's our first symbol. Walk into that room. There we go. And then we can jump to the next ones. Now, the real question is, where do we go after here? Left or right? But how many more calls were there last month for loose wheel than for green feet? Last month, loose wheel, green feet, 56. Jump to the right because the... Oh! I was going to say jump to the right because he's still in here. But then, yeah, it wasn't that, so we had to course correct midair. Its volume gets decreased by 342, so where does the 1s end up on a 9? Alright. Jump to the next 2 rooms along the top here. This is on the far end now. And then back at the start. How many items had to be dried out? Mufflers, parasols, and bonnets. Wow, yeah, okay. So mufflers and bonnets is 287, so 398. To that front one. Ordered 40 boxes of balloons for this week and 92 for next week. When they arrive, how many will we have altogether? So there's already 185, and we've just ordered another 132. So that's 317 in total. That's a good one. Wow. 2 tellies early on. And 19. 7. 0. Okay, we've actually got 2 symbols, which means I kind of want to check the decoder as soon as we leave this room. 5 times as long to play tape D, so 430. Okay. Oh, it's got 2 things on it again. Oh, come on, come on. Now they're doing that on purpose. Excuse me. How many were shown altogether in June? 600, double 300. Okay. Oh dear. Oh, right as a telly is spawning. So the match rule is, again, same pictures but different pattern. So, we've still got one more room to get. But at the moment, could be the cartoon or sound rooms. And if the third symbol is one of them steering wheels, what even is that? Oh, it's a fan. It's probably a fan. I'm going to call it a steering wheel. The third symbol turns out to be a steering wheel, then we grizzle and grumble and we have to get 4 of them. Alright, watch out for this telly. Like a pro, we somehow dodged that. And we are wasting time to go back up in order to get that energy supply. Oh no. No, no, no. Alright. So we got one more room. And we go back up for the energy supply. But I also want this to be not the steering wheel. If it is the steering wheel, we know we need another telly. But we haven't even been to the newsroom yet, so there could be more to uncover anyway. So I've got to go to the newsroom, but I've also got to go back upstairs to recharge after the newsroom. Bonus points. It's the steering wheel. We need the 4th one anyway. That's fine. We were on track for the newsroom. I wish Phoenix could get 18 times as much rain as it got today. Who says that? I wish Phoenix could get 18 times this much rain. It got 69 mil already. If it was 70 mil, 18 times 70, oh, that's not even much better. 7 18s, 70, 18 times 70, so 70, 56, 126, so 1260, but take off an 18, so 1242. Right. Okay, a lot of gymnastics on that one. I need to get better at doing 2-digit multiplications in my head. I'm trying not to just imagine them as a binomial expansion. I'm doing my best not to just binomial them, because I feel like sometimes that's not quicker, and just sort of like half binomial them, if you know what I mean. What is the total number of mils that fell in the first 3 years? Just add up 3 numbers again. So 540 plus another 6, 7, 8, 10. Right. So we are running upstairs to that charger, hoping for a telly on the way. Alright, come on telly, but don't get in the way of this charger. Alright. Telly, and then we're... Actually, no, we better check, because... But then telly, and then we're done. So... It's possibly the sound room, because it's got those 3 in it. It's possibly the cartoon room. It's got those 3 in it, but it couldn't have been the newsroom. Alright, so we just need the 4th symbol to tell apart those last 2 rooms. Oh. Ooh, okay, we somehow dodged that. Nope. Fired the zapper in the wrong direction. Come on, come on, come on! Couldn't hit space fast enough on that one. That's 2, that's 3. Is he asking like 6 or 7 questions now? That's 4. That's 5. That's 6. That's 7. Wow. That's 8. Okay, you asked 8 questions now. And with that, we have this one sorted. It's the sound room. Who'd have thunk it? Who'd have thought that it could possibly have been the sound room? Lock it in. 10:09. 10:09. Let's see how many points we're going to get for this. We're going to get loads of energy bonus points because that energy bar is off the screen. It's that full. 7,800. I like it. Time. 5.5. And then the bonus. Look at that. 24,000. 24,150. If we'd gotten that for like every round in Expert, we could have closed the gap maybe differently. Whew. So we're at 170. We got 30,000 to go. So there's no way we can get 30,000 in one. But we definitely get it in two. So 2 more runs, and we hit master. And then we might call it for this evening. That'll take us up to like 2.5 hour stream or something. Okay, regular game. Yes, go. There was a bad telly instantly. Spinner. Spinner never lets me down, except when it does. I'm only giving 1/6 of the value. We've done this already. It's 53. Yes. Oh no! Oh no, we left the room! That's never happened before. Now we have to try the third one. Because I couldn't get to the first one before the live wire got there. That's bad. Accidentally walking out the room. B, C, and D is 265. So then 341. Yeah, struggled with that for some reason. Zappy zap. They really like charge you down when they're coming for you and you're just walking. But 10, 15. Okay. Slowly walk for the lift. Nope, run for the lift. Slowly walk for this first room. Run for the room. Oh, we did that well. We used the full breadth of the animation to our advantage to clip through in there. How many more calls were there last month for Blue Peaks than there were for this week? So Blue Peaks, wow, 537, because it's a whole month, not just a week. This thing? Yep. Here we go. Set the volume to 1/4 of its level. What will the ones marker be on? This is the first time we've had to do any like serious thinking with this one. 52 divided by 4 is 13. Damn. Barely had to think about it. But yeah, it's most of the others. It's just some pretty straightforward modular arithmetic to figure this out. But that one just had a tiny bit to it. Wait, we've done both things in this room, haven't we? Haven't we? Yes, yes. For a split second, I thought we had to go to another thing in that room. Oh, now that's interesting. Same pictures, but a different pattern. So far, it's none of those rooms. Oh, there's the recharger. Nine tiny bells on each pair of boots. So 987. So 870. 783. When the 74 new bells and the 262 left over from the jingle show are put in the equipment room, how many bells are there in total? So there's 336, 438. Okay, the recharge is here in the middle of the top floor, which is a weird position for it to be in. And we need to start doing some jumping, because this is the second telly. Which means there's every... Whoa! Oh no! Which means there's every possibility that we somehow get this done early. Not if we do weird times tables like that, though. That like loses us points and wastes us a tiny bit of time. So after the cartoon room, we're going to go back, and we're going to pick up some more Zapper power, because this is going to be our chance to get loads of Zapper power. Total of January is just 216. 6 times as long to play tape B, so 246. Back to the recharger, and then continue on our way. That's annoying. Oh no. Seattle, Dallas, and Boston. Oh, this isn't even a weather chart. This is where Telly's friends live. Just literally add up every number that is currently on screen. That's a weird puzzle. So, 97, 117. Alright. "44 inches of snow in month 3. Ooh, gonna interpolate the scale here a bit. So that's 18 on the scale. So 26. Right. Fortunately, that was a bad one. Check the decoder real quick. So we've been in every room. Okay, so the 3 we hadn't been in had the lightning bolt in it, had the Superman in it. But only the newsroom and the equipment room have also got the clipboard. However, the newsroom and the equipment room also share a cup of coffee. So if we get the cup of coffee, which we're bound to get, we've got to go to 4 symbols. Okay, that's the last recharge we can do, because we've been to all the rooms now. Oh, there was literally no dodging that. That was a shame, getting one completely jammed in the corner there. Hi, Skeevers! Thank you for tuning in. We are in the middle of doing some rapid-fire arithmetic whilst speaking at the same time. Trying not to get them wrong, and hoping that... I can't remember what we said. Was it coffee cup we don't want to get as the symbol? Too many things have happened since then. Oh, you're still awake? Well, obviously, because you're here, but... Ah, we did get the coffee cup! Alright. Oh, and of course they're going to keep spawning. We can't hang around the lift. The longer we hang around the lift... Oh, no, no. The longer we hang around the lift, the more likely they are to spawn campus. Come on, one more telly. There, that's it. Alright, this one does it for us. 2 2s are 4. Y8 is 8. 10 and nothing is 10. 5 goes into 10 twice. 5 eights are 40. 1 and 7 makes 8. 5 from 8 is 3. And 9 nines are 81. Alright. Time has really suffered on this run. All the way up to 1041, but that's because the tallies kept hitting us. So which room is it? It better not be that sound room again. It's not. It's the cartoon. No? It's the equipment room. Yep, clipboard, coffee cup, Superman, telephone. It's equipment room. One we don't often get. I feel like equipment room and game show room are like the rarest ones. They're the shiny of the rooms. Yep, lock in equipment room. 1042. Slow run. In fact, the second slowest, I think. Here he is. Should hopefully get some good energy bonus. 7,800, yeah. I think that's what we got last time. Time bonus is not as nice. Yeah, so we don't get to the 24,000. We only get 22 this time. Oh, nearly hit master. 22,650. Let me mark that one off. 22,650. Alright. Okay. Let's do one more run. That'll put us up to master, and maybe we call it there. Go. Four times more than A, so 368. Our old friend the spinner. Her total score for her first two spins is 33, so Jim needs 3 more. Nice, a good telly. Nice and early, just as we like them. Half a 24. That's another 12. But a very different type of 12. That one's 11. Ooh, that was nearly 11. And that was 10. Wow. And that's another 10. Wow, we're getting 10s, 11s, and 12s. There's a 4. I nearly hit 6 on that. Coffee cup. Oh, wow. 2 good tellies so soon and so early. Another times 0. Another times 0. Odds of that feel like they're pretty low. Yeah, I panicked on that. I nearly hit the wrong number for that. Let's get up that lift before a bad telly spawns on us. Alright, in we get. Oh, 150. 1/6, so 3. Oh. 150, a sixth of that is 30. Is it not 3? Did I not type 3? If the volume is lowered to 1/6 of what it is now. Oh, the fifth of it's 30. Obviously. A sixth of it's something else entirely. 25, so 2. Whew! Divided that by the wrong thing then. We really risked that. Pixel perfect there. 1 record for every 6 calls. So divide the calls by 6. For last month, loose wheel. Loose wheel last month divided by 6. If it was 420, it'd be 70, so it must be 69. Right. Boo, 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 boo. 247 new bells, and that many left over. How many bells will there be in total? So, we've already got 260, 247, so 507, so 533. They make up a sixth of the total boots in stock. So how many pairs of boots are there? So times by 6. The greatest number are cowboy boots. They make up the total pairs of boots in stock. No. So not times by 6. Not at all. It is just do a sixth. The sixth of 90. So 15. Right. Nearly doing a bit too much on that one. Oh, that was a good telly. I think it was a good telly. Oh, that could have been our third telly. 3 out of 5 again. How many more seconds were there on Tuesday? None. They were the same amount. I replaced a fifth of tape B. So a fifth of that is 23. Oh, just missed the door there. Nice. Landed straight on that. One more room, then we come back up for the energy station again. Didn't like having to zap that telly so soon, but I didn't have the other jump out of his way. Oh, I nearly went up to the top. How many dollars more is May for year 3, 30? Oh, we missed it. A small town in Detroit only had a third as much rain, so 325. Okay. Back up to the recharge station. We'll take a good telly, and then we'll... Oh, that was confusing. And we'll rush that recharge station. Because I think this is the third symbol. And that's usually enough. But sometimes we have to go to 4. And it makes me sad, but we've had to go to 4 quite a lot. So I have a feeling we're going to have to go to 4. That was hard to get my fingers up to. Okay, I'm going to bring up the thing, just in case. Just in case 3 is enough. So, coffee cup, chair, camera. Could be the newsroom. Coffee cup, chair, camera, could be the cartoon room. Okay, so it could be the news, could be the cartoon. We need the 4th symbol. Oh, that was nearly amazing. That dodge. Oh, and that used up 15 minutes. There goes all that good time. Wow, that was 3 things he fired at us. And I did that thing that I said was impossible, which is overshoot the elevator. That's a good one. Alright, go for it. 99. Good job. $12. 6. 3. 7. 11. 4. Okay, I think that makes it the cartoon room. I think the newsroom had like the on-air symbol, didn't it? Yep. So the coffee cup, the chair, the camera, and like the dangly stage light. Yes, cartoon room. Yes. 10:23. Better than last time, but still one of our lesser times. Getting into the 10 o'clock range. It's been kind of a while since we've been in the 9 o'clock. It's been like 6 runs since we were in the 9 o'clock hour. Again, the 7,800 energy bonus. Ooh, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at that. $216,010. Oh, that's such an unfortunate amount. We are 10 points above 60 cubed. Would you look at that? 60 cubed, 216,000, and then 10. So close, so close. That would have been a nice one to end on. If only we got 23,440, not 23,450. Okay, so we've officially hit master, which, you know, on the big radio tower antenna thing there, it makes it look like we are, you know, well past halfway, but numerically we're not. We're not even 50% of the way to champion points. However, the points are speeding up because, of course, at the start of the game, we were only getting like 9,000 per run. Now we're getting 20,000 per run. So maybe there's something to be said for that. That we are speeding up a little bit here, but no, that's good. That's good. What we'll do is we'll call it here. But what I will do is I'm going to just jump in real quick because I want to just have a quick look inside the menus. All right, all the menus up the top here. I instantly paused it. The help menu about like how to do stuff. The file menu, yeah, it's got some score tracking that it does. I wanted to check that, and then, you know, messages and stuff. And there's our exit. Okay. Yeah, so lifetime scores and high game scores. So lifetime scores is just like lifetime players. So obviously that's us. So we're there. But high game scores, yeah, there's a bunch of preset names, you know, like any arcade game where they have like, you know, initials on there automatically by default that you got to like try and beat, not other people. I mean, I guess there are other people. Well, these are probably the devs, you know, that have got names in there. Rebecca, Donicole, yeah, and they're all a bunch of expert rank. Interesting that they're all expert ranks, just like me. I wonder if they change based on what rank we're at. So as you can see, there's my last 4 highest scoring rounds. The overlay we've got only shows one of them. Only shows the 2, 3, 4, 5, 0 highest score run. That's not the highest score run. The highest is 24,150. What's wrong with my overlay? Yeah, there was a 24,152 runs back. Oh, that's not good. Someone can't do Excel formulas correctly, apparently. Why is that looking up that one? Is it maybe because... No, that's just the previous run. It's not like it's looking at the last one only. Looks like someone's got some debugging in Excel to do to work out why that overlay is not actually showing my highest overall score. I wonder how long it's been showing the wrong thing. Am I going to have to go back and debug by watching all the footage and seeing how that overlay changes? It's definitely got that lowest time. That 9:39, when we were at Rank Senior, run number 6. That's definitely our lowest time run. I can see that on all of our previous ones. That is the fastest we ever finished. And obviously previous run is correct. But yeah, highest score run is giving us a different... That's the second highest. Which I can confirm in game from the menu there. Oh well, that's a problem for me to figure out off camera. Let us. You're about to exit the program. Your game score and rank will be saved until your next play. You sure you want to quit? Yes, we do. That's fine. There we go. Closed. And with that, let's wrap things up there. And so thank you everyone for tuning in. This has been another stream that has been Overthunk by Sharky. Thank you for watching. I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.